Yes.
Okay, and the game started. Wanna make an opening for the first time?
Yep, this is going to be Blackout Gaming TV and this ETF2L Season 16 match, Division Prem, Reverto versus Decerto, and we're going to be watching Ryushi on his rollout. He takes that lower door, trying to put some sticks out onto that choke area, but it's not going to happen because Hildred's come out the other door. He's slightly later, but he's taking a lot of sticky damage from Ryushi. Ryushi putting out lots of damage onto the enemy combo, who've all sort of walked out that same side, but he's now getting pressured away by the scouts, and it's in fact probably going to go down here as Rising actually gives up the first frag though. Huey's still alive on very, very low health, has to back up, but gets chased by a scout, and Sheepy takes him down. So that's going to be 2 frags, but Hildreth gets the counter frag, and Bar and Stark, everyone going down for this Reverto team. Only Ethug and Tech's going to get shut down, and that leaves Ethug only as the last one alive versus 2 scouts and a soldier. Tech trying his hard, Ethug trying his hardest, but it's not going to happen, and Rising is up to spawn on last, but this is going to be an easy midpoint for Decerto there. Mirelin, any analysis that you'd like to give of their plays for that round?
Yeah, well, the middle was really amazing. You basically missed a really nice air shot from, I think, Stark. He jumped aggressive, really aggressive, and made amazing air shot on enemy soldier by distracting enemy blue team, but, well, the Reverto just got really unlucky with the exchanges, and Decerto won the middle. And now we basically see a pause here. Yeah, pause.
Yeah, it's definitely a pause.
Well, now we got some time to talk about the game. Decerto has won the middle, but both medics basically went down, and it seems that Bar went down faster, and that's why they are now having the Uber advantage. 10 persons, well, not that much actually, but might be really important percentage if the blue team not gonna build the Uber charge properly on the middle. And the blue team now has the middle, and they are on their way.
Apparently, Sheepy crashed. They've actually got back up right now, and Reverto flooding out onto this second point to try and defend it. In fact, both medics I have noticed are running the crit screen, so of course that leaves a slight advantage, I think, in Bar's favour as he was first up.
Yeah, and Hud died. Bar has the crits almost ready. Bar is so weak. 18 enemy soldiers going so aggressive, but Zub is so unlucky. How he took it down pretty much easier. And the blue team now use the crits on the right side. Really unlucky because the enemy medic is on the other side, but still the red team is using the crits from the best place, and that's why they are now winning the middle and exchanging in their favor. And enemy scout now goes aggressive, but oh my god, the Ryushi is just so huge, and he Zone had no chance against him. And now the red team is on their way to the second point, and it's just 2 soldiers protecting the second point. Show goes aggressive, really high in the sky. Well, he decided to escape, which was a really wise choice. And now we've got the red team having really huge crit advantage, and the blue team decided to go with normal Uber. And now Sheepy has been...
Yeah, Sheepy crashed there, so of course they got the frag on him because he overextended and then froze, so they got that frag, and then he's going to be actually up to defend really, really quickly. But they've got that huge crits advantage, as you said. They're going to be pushing him with 30% advantage. Huey looking to get aggressive out of that right side. He's just going to snipe the first stick, and he takes down Sideshow and Hildreth, and that's going to be huge. They're going to flood into this point. They need to focus down that heavy, but the Uber gets popped.
Oh my god.
Huey, wow.
Yeah, just as I said.
Is that a triple kill with 1 crit pipe? I think
yes.
That was. Wow. Huge plays out of Huey. 5 kills on that last point. We're going to be watching this second rollout into the middle. And Mirelin, I'm going to let you take this one.
Okay, now Hildreth is having a really nice rollout to the middle. Can't say the same about Huey because I'm not spectating him, but he's much faster on the middle now, and he's creating the greatest aggressive pressure of the enemy combo of the blue team. And blue team is really weak now, and Zub is going aggressive and kills Huey. But still the exchange is in the favor of the red team. And there's a Zub going aggressive on the enemy medic. And medic survives with 50 HP. What an amazing play for Ba. Oh my god. And he's still shooting arrows like a pro. Well, nevertheless, the blue team absolutely died. Furbo is alone on the last point, and it seems that Reverto having a huge Uber advantage. The blue team has to make a nice plan, and as we can see, the what is the name? Furbo went sniper. Yeah, really nice. Well, full Uber advantage for the Reverto. Blue team are in huge problems, and it seems that Reverto decided to push from the middle. They decided.
That's unfortunate because that is where the sniper's going to be looking, but maybe a little bit of rotation over to that right side. There's a lot of spam coming out.
Yeah, well, it's
still trying to pressure middle. They've got that Uber ready, but of course that huge spam and forces Bar to pop, Bull to pop early, should I say? Bar. And then he has to flash a lot of players through, but their red team are really starting to play the point. Sideshow goes down, but Rising with getting counter fragged, Furbo down as well. Ooh, really trying to get them to this point, but they're losing players one by one, and that's going to be these last point capped once again.
Really
coming out really strong in these early middles. Huey beating Hildreth to the middle every single time and getting that early aggressive stickies and stopping Hildreth from completely getting onto the point, which is really nice, and something that if you can do as a demo, you really should take advantage of every time.
Yeah. Well, it now seems that Huhi's not having that great middle rollout, but he's still much faster than the blue team demo, and it seems that he's putting enough pressure on the main door of the blue team's combo. Both soldiers are going really aggressive, and Poop Show is creating some really nice strategy and having an air shot on enemy scout, but it seems that he can't do much, and the red team is ending up with having better middle positions. They're still decided to push out. What's going on? As aggressive scout and medic, and oh my god, what a
Ooh. Tech going down as well, and Rising, and Reverto, they tried to hold that point, but they didn't have the heal advantage, and they were able to, and they eventually got muscled out with the superior health and the healing factor coming out of Sideshow and Sheepy. And of course, Bull getting that sick Ubersaw frag, which is what he really wants, because that's, if he didn't have Uber before, he's definitely got it now, and he's got a 50% advantage pushing onto this second point here. Team of Decerto really trying to get aggressive out of that alley side of the map. Sideshow jumping onto the point.
Oh, Star killed the Bull. Oh my god, Bull dropped the Uber. What an amazing play. And it seems that the blue team is getting destroyed apart. Okay, continue. Some aggression going on the enemy medic, and Bar is dodging like a madman. Oh, and once again the most amazing air shot from Starkey. Oh my god, what an amazing play, really. And we got Bar running the crits, and the middle point will get capped.
Yeah. That's just really unfortunate for Bull there. I didn't actually manage to catch that. I was watching the main sort of point and the flanks. But again, he goes down to Stark. Stark jumping in aggressively. Takes him down, but not before he gives up his own life. But it doesn't matter because he's got that med down. And with Bar on 100% Uber advantage, they can just completely just put pressure down and just push in. And the crits comes out of Huey, takes down Hildreth. But he's not going to find anyone else. There's no one else around him. But wait, Zoo kills himself? Yeah.
Yeah.
Frags Rising, but kills himself for the troubles. And Ethug taking down Furbo as well. So everyone who's up on blue team is now on last point. And it looks like Reverto could really just push straight in here. Bar's got huge advantage, 30%, and it should be enough for them to push. As soon as he gets that crits, they're going to just want to get aggressive with it and send Huey in, and he'll get maybe 5 kills again like he did first round. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the last... Oh, and blue team, they creating a really nice aggression from the left side, but still, well, about the last point. I'm not sure that you can easily push the last point, because the map is so flat on the last point, and it's really hard to push it, but nevertheless, the red team decided to push from the right side.
Oh, Huey gets crits popped on him, then immediately dropped by Furbo with a huge headshot to the face. And Sideshow going down as well, but it's not going to be enough. Ether getting taken down, so Reverto having to sit back and just wait. Oh, that Bull's got his Uber right now, and they might even have to give up this point before they can re-push it with their crits. Rising going down, and yeah. So flooding out onto the second point, really trying to put some time down onto it before that crits gets up. Bar's on 50%. He's sat in lobby and they're building slightly. But is it going to be enough? This Uber's going to come in strong, but Hughie with the stick traps takes down Hildreth. Hildreth's trying to lead his team, but he's leading them into sticky traps. Where does he think he's going? And not going to be able to push this mid with this Uber advantage. Bar's going to have his crits.
Yeah, but still, the blue team are having Uber against the crits. So the red team decided to push now. Starks is jumping aggressive and forcing enemy medic. What an amazing play! And it still seems that he's gonna stay alive and create some real mess behind the enemy team. Where is he now? Oh my god, and he kills Hildred. And crits are being poked by red team. Hughie is doing his cleanup job. Really well played. Just 2 alive from the Decerto. And it seems that the second point is gonna get easily capped, and the same about the last point. But well, what's going on the second point?
Defending it right now.
Yeah.
He manages to get that air shot onto.
Look at that.
He comes in again. He's going to get aggressive, but he doesn't manage to take anything. And that second point gets capped, but it manages to allow Decerto to spawn some players up on their last point and actually have someone to defend it. Which is what was really beneficial to his team.
Yeah, but Reverto are still having a huge crit advantage, and Decerto not gonna have anything. Oh my god, this scout is getting trapped. Nice, amazing pick from Huhi, which will let them to create an opening and push the last point. And it seems that they're gonna push from the middle. Amazing idea. Huhi's.
Huey, I swear that was an air crit sticky. That was insane.
Yeah, amazing play.
It's going to be a 3-0, so a quick 3-0, only 10.5 minutes gone. This is not looking good for Decerto at the moment. They're not having that quite... They're not getting that aggression that Reverto are getting. We're going to be coming up to this middle again. Huey, once again, taking that choke rollout. He's getting there long before Hildreth even appears on middle. And Hildreth trying to come out of that choke area, trying to put some sticks down onto Huey, but it doesn't matter. Huey just ignores him and just keeps sticking up that lower sort of main door and stops everyone else from turning up to mid. Furbo going down to another air shot from Stark, but Stark, Bar and Rising all down really quickly, so Zub and Sheepy really showing them what they can do. That flank from Decerto collapsing in on the combo. And Huey tries to get an aggressive onto Bull, but he doesn't quite make it. He is, in fact, still behind him, trying to find that frag.
Oh, just look at that flank medic.
The suit, the serfs. Yeah. Huey and Tech eventually go down, but it's going to be a middle. Decerto, but yes, so close.
Well, basically it was amazing play from Bull. He did just amazing sticky jumps from enemy demo and straight from rockets probably as well. He definitely watched my demos, because that's how I'm used to strafe when I used to play. And now we've got Decerto having full Uber advantage, and it seems that they're gonna push from the left side. Soldier, Scout, and Medic on the left side, and no, they're gonna still make their way.
Stark gets in aggressive on Bull, forces the Uber out of him, and Stark goes down, but that Uber perhaps quite a good position, because Hildreth tries to get aggressive and he's forcing Reverto out, but of course they now have 95% advantage and they should be able to defend their last point, especially as Zub goes down. The Uber comes straight out of that lobby area, out the door, chasing everyone down. Bull taking a pipe from Huey and cratering from about 2 foot in the air, and Decerto just go full to pieces, and they're trying to bend that second point. I have that Stark is running gunboats, and he's normally the pocket, so they're running that really aggressive double roaming strategy, pocketing the demo a lot.
Yeah, I think they're running double gunboats, aren't they? Someone said that, yes. Rising and Stark, they're running double gunboats. Really amazing. Something unusual, something what I haven't seen even when I was playing.
Well, it's something popularized by the Americans, and of course this is a map popularized by the Americans, so it's a good strat. It allows them to jump in and get really aggressive soldiers, which they're doing really well at the moment. Stark and Rising putting out a lot of damage for their team and making those openings, which is what is really important on Metalworks, which is rather a closed-in map. But the red Uber coming out right now, it's trying to get aggressive, and it forces the Uber out of Bull, and that's all they really want. Stark goes down for his troubles, but it doesn't matter. He got what his team desired, and they're having to retreat now through that sort of flank area.
Rising going really
Hildreth goes down. Oh, Rising jumping in. Can't stop Rising. Can't stop him. If he jumps in, you're gonna die.
Yeah. Well, enemy demo went down, and blue team has really huge disadvantage now because the Hyuhi is alive and massive damage dealer can really do a great job, and it seems that they now gonna push from the middle entrance, and well, blue team are just slightly out of position here, I think, because Stark is going really aggressive now and kills Zoob, and blue team is just, well, they're just getting wrecked from all sides.
Yeah, Sideshow trying to jump around and get behind him, but it doesn't happen. The meat shots come out of Tech and Ethug, and they're going to shut him down. And now it's really only Bull and Hildreth alive on last. They've got an Uber, so they should be able to defend the point. But is it going to be long enough? Stark so close to getting that Uber drop out of Bull and getting that air shot Uber drop, but it doesn't happen. Bull gets his Uber forced, and Reverto happy to just sit back and just wait for that Uber to fade and then push in with their own. Get that aggressive Soldier of Rising into left side, but it's not going to happen. It's too much spam coming out onto all of the chokes, but here comes Uber coming straight out of that main area, just balls down immediately, so that's going to leave blue team losing health like something crazy. Stark and Rising down there. There's going to be no soldiers for Reverto. Zoob getting counter-fragged. Sheepy going down as well. A lot of players, both teams losing a lot of players. Hyuhi and Bar having to back up here. Surely not. Hyuhi's going to go down. Where is Bar? Did he get out?
Yeah, he get out.
Yeah.
But it's something chasing him, I think. Oh, well, yes, nothing chasing him. Bar survived. The blue team's medic just spawned, so Reverto gonna have a really huge Uber advantage. 35%, which is really nice. And now Tech is sniping. That's what we were waiting for. He's picking the middle entrance and gets an amazing airshot on headshot on Zoop. The Reverto, Decerto are having man disadvantage now, and Reverto can easily just go on to the second point, leave there, and some nice aggression made from Poop Show, but he got air shot at or mid-aired by Hyuhi. And now, one man disadvantage, the red team must just push and
Stevie
kill
Chat
them
calling
all.
out this is going to be a free last. It's not quite going to be that, but Stark gets an aggressive, doesn't quite manage to do anything. They thought Bull had Uber. He tries to force the pop, but Bull's somehow surviving even though he didn't have it. But he does have it now. With that man advantage, they can definitely hold this last, but Stark should be up in 2 seconds.
Oh.
Hildreth goes down. Oh dear,
By
Hyuhi.
amazing trap.
Huge stick traps. They should push straight away off this. Surely they've got to go in.
Yeah, well, the blue team has sentry guns, so it's really hard to push that. I think they'll try to force the enemy medic. Some aggression is being made, and the red team is using Uber the first. Tech is dying, Rising is dying, and the red team are in huge problems. Bar is strafing the rocket like a boss, but oh my god, so unlucky died from the shotgun. Now we got Fag hiding somewhere. Yes, he's hiding on the last point. He's going for the backup, and well, unlucky. He couldn't get it anyway, I think.
Maybe not. No, it was kind of a really close time, but maybe, I mean, it's always worth the try. And of course now Decerto, they're getting aggressive onto that sort of.
Yeah, well,
That's
now
off
we
now,
see crits from Bar once again, and the blue team's medic spawn just now. And that means they're not gonna have Uber charge really soon. That's quite impressive that a lot of medics are picking crits now. Is it because of me or no?
I think it just unlock. I think with the unlocks introduced 2 seasons ago, it chooses a more aggressive style of play, and of course crits really helps that aggressive style. So I think it's just a case of.
Okay, anyway,
aggression.
the crit is being used from the bottom. Some aggression is being made from Poop Show on enemy medic. He's so weak and so desperate, but Poop Show just goes down. Was so much unlucky when Tech was protecting the bar, and now the blue team ended up with protecting the last point and having a huge Uber advantage.
Yeah, Huey tried to go in after that crits had finished to try and get in on last, try and get in on Bull, but it wasn't enough. Sheepy and Furbo were able to completely shut him down. Of course now, Bull having that 100% advantage with the crits, they should be able to push out here. I mean, Uber versus not even a crits. they should have the advantage, and yeah, they're pushing. They're trying to get into that lobby area. Zoob taking a lot of damage, and Sheepy going down as well, so they've lost that flank advantage. Stark getting aggressive, doesn't manage to force Bull holding onto that point, but the back cap coming out of Ethug, but he goes down. And only going to be Tech surviving somewhere. I think he's on second point, yeah, with his combo, trying to get an aggressive. Hildreth's alone, and he just gets quickly meat shot down by Tech, and that surely stops the push coming out of
my god,
but they're double sullying from Choke. They're taking down Stark. It's wow.
Amazing escape from the Huhi, by the way. Now they can try to block the second point. What they're gonna do? Nice point block from Tech, but slightly unlucky because his team was really slow on the income. And now some aggression is being made from Zoob, but well, just so unlucky. The blue team is so weak, and the red team has perfect position. But still, Bar is earning crits, and I think red team should just push now. They should push, take their time.
Yeah, they definitely need to. I mean, they've got a slight crits advantage, and it should be enough if they go really soon with it. And it looks like they're moving up into that forward lobby area. Hughie's just coming up with them, but Bull's on 95%. Can they get in enough time? No, they decide to hold off a little bit. They're just going to be content to snipe crits. But Hildreth got stickies everywhere.
Oh,
in fact, the Uber comes straight out. They get aggressive with the Uber. Hughie and Stark going down so early into that push, and Bar sort of alone with 50 health and a crossbow, trying to find members of his team to heal.
Oh, just look at this medic.
Alive.
Tactically escaped. My school, really amazing. Small overextension from Huhi, by my opinion. The best. Oh, okay, never mind. The blue team is decided to push the middle, and the red team is dying really fast. There's some nice position from enemy scouts. I'm lost, man. I'm lost. Can you continue?
Yeah, I mean, Reverto, they're trying to defend this point. They've got Hughie. He's getting some nice frags out, and Hildreth trying to counter spam him, and actually getting aggressive onto that lobby area. He blows Bar away, and in fact, Sheepy trying to get really aggressive onto that pocket. Rising actually really weak, but no, he gets chased out and chased back, and Sheepy gets taken down, and Reverto are quite happy to defend this middle point. So again, Furbo on 2 health, he goes down as well, and losing both their scouts. Decerto surely have to back up here.
Yeah, once again, Bar ends up with having 100 crits and some nice aggressions made on Hyuhi. An amazing air shot from Poop Show finishing down Hyuhi, and now they have no demo, but they still got the crits, so they can easily cap the second point and maybe, I don't know, try to push it, shoot a lucky rocket, the crit rocket. It will be really hard, but it seems that they still want to push. Tech is going so aggressive, creating an opening for the red team, and crits are being used from the right side. Still no any kills, because it's really hard to push the last point with crits. That's my personal opinion. I think that Reverto have to really change to normal Uber, because the blue team are just used to that and counting that really easy, and now Tech popped the blue team's medic, and the red team is escaping. Stark is in a little trap now, but still, well, some nice aggression from Poop, but still won't make any difference. Oh, blue team's medic died. Who did kill him?
Yeah, Bull actually going down somewhere in Choke, I think. Just getting caught out there. It's really not helpful. I mean, Bar is on. I think he's still on crits, isn't he? He didn't go down.
Yes, he's.
With that huge crits advantage, they just need to push, and they need to get frags with it. They're not getting enough frags at the moment.
They still want to push.
They're getting anything. Yeah, no. They definitely should push. There's lots of players in that lobby area. Ooh, Stark once again air-shotting Poop Show down. Poop Show, sit down. You are not allowed near his medic. Stark. Huge plays, and that's going to be a second point capped. In fact, I'm not quite sure where the demo man of Huey is. He's already critting out onto the last. Takes down Bull with an easy crit sticky. Stark coming in and finishing off Hildreth. And Huey trying to put some damage down, trying to get some plays. He does take down Furbo. Zoob down as well, and that's going to be a last point to bring it to 4-0 in this map. It was a much longer round, a 14-minute round there. to really sort of solidify. Decerto is still in this, you know. They can after that round, they've shown that they can definitely play with the big boys on Reverto.
Yeah, I think Decerto have to make some different tactics on the middle, because Hughie is just dropping the enemy combo all the time, and they're still continuing to move out from the same place. And it seems that yes, they're still moving out from the left place, which is a great mistake. Some aggression is being made on Hughie by Poopshot, but he's going down. The second soldier is going down as well, and now some aggression is being made from Stark, and the blue team is just falling apart. Enemy medic is trapped, and the whole Decerto team is dead.
Rising, the only one going down there. He had, I think Sheepy had 1 health when he took him down. So poor Rising. But of course that's going to be an easy middle point for Reverto, and they take this second point as well. They've got a huge player stack on it. Rising, the actually capping team. Oh no, Stark, sorry. It's going to be the second point as well, and they've got Bar. He's running Uber this time, so it's going to be an Uber push into last, and
yeah, blue team.
It should be the point capped at this point, unless they make unless Reverto mess up. It should be a point capped. They've had better positioning and better pushing this entire map, and
just look at Sheepy. He will headshot medic. I'm absolutely sure.
He won't, because Bar pops is really early from an early force by Zoob.
Oh my god.
Players going down all over the place, and it's not going to be enough. Decerto have lost 3 so far, whereas Reverto have only lost 1. They're trying to play the point, but it's not going to happen. Bar goes down, but Furbo and Ball are down as well, and that's going to make it 5-0 on this map. Not an easy 5-0, surely. A few of the rounds were really quick, but that 4th round really sort of... That crits play really did not work for Reverto there. Decerto were able to counter that really easily and hold their last points really nicely. So of course, that's going to take us on to our second map of the night, which is going to be Process.
Yeah, well, by my opinion, the biggest problem of blue team, it's Decerto, I think. They did the standard rollout on the middles all the time. They just keep moving out from the left side, and all the time Hughie, he just was faster than anyone from the blue team, and the blue soldiers were just so spammed before they could move out to the middle. And I think this was the biggest case in the middle victories of Reverto. They just didn't change Decerto anything.
Well, I mean, Decerto got that first middle win with the strat that they started using, and then both teams used the same strat for the next 4 middles, and of course it never really went any different.
Yeah.
Decerto, which is such a shame. They were all trying to flood out that bottom sort of door, and because Huey was getting there so early, he was able to really stick that up and really stop anyone from sitting on it, which is what you want to do. I mean, it's the right decision to make, but it's just unfortunate really. Decided that they didn't change up their strats, or that's a big mistake that they didn't change up their strats. They really could have done something about that, and they just decided not to. Really lost in the game, because they could push off their last. They proved that they could push off their last. Moralized themselves by losing every single middle, and I think that really...
Yeah, I think that really would make the score slightly different for Decerto, because, well, if soldiers are getting spammed from that entrance, then just the best decision is to move from somewhere else. I think that's just the best decision.
Looking at the logs, I've just brought them up. I hope John can possibly get them on screen. Top damaging was Hughie, of course, by about 3,000. He did have those huge crits, but Hildreth, in fact, almost bottom damaging. He was not doing a lot at all. He was getting so shut down at mids, he wasn't able to put down any damage. It's really just unfortunate for him. He wasn't able to do a lot positions either. He was getting flanked a lot. Stark and Rising both getting really aggressive onto him. It's a really, really good sort of...
Yeah.
The soldiers of Reverto there.
And both medics actually didn't well, did actually really nice. Bar ended up with having just 5 deaths, and Ozone Bull ended up with having 7 deaths, which means that there actually was not a problem in medics. So I think just Reverto had a better team play and team synergy. Well, but still, Metalworks, quite a new map, and some teams actually might play it like badly or something like that. I'm absolutely sure that in this map, Decerto gonna show some really amazing plays, and maybe we'll take some amazing rounds from Reverto. Don't you think so?
Yeah. Hopefully Hildreth can actually sort of warm himself up a little bit and actually sort of start running those middles. Of course, process rollout, a lot more skill required than the Metalworks rollout. Metalworks isn't really a rollout, it's just a series of jumps, whereas process, you've got to hit with surfs and those ramp strafes and all that kind of stuff, which I don't understand because I don't play a demo man. So hopefully the middles are going to be a little bit more equal, because basically what lost Decerto that map was just entirely the middles, just getting completely outplayed on all the middles, and that must have demoralised them so much. Hopefully they'll be able to sort of break out of that funk that they've worked themselves, I'm sure they've worked themselves into, and come to this map with a fresh face.
Yeah. The most important now for Decerto is just to forget that they lost on the first map and just focus as much as they can on this map, because you never should be upset, you just need to move farther. And hopefully we'll see some more sniper from Tech here. It's a really sniper map, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Tech, not quite as famous as his French brother Flippy, but Tech's still a really good sniper. And often when he was playing for Broder, back with you, what, 2 seasons ago, he would often play that same role as Jukebox did when Jukebox came back, and he'd off-class to sniper as the roamer, leaving you with your both scouts still alive. So of course, Tech, really good sniper, but Furbo as well, countering by being a really good sniper. Again, I don't think either of them are AA, but it seems to matter. They're both very good snipers, and we're getting a little bit of TF3. There we go. We've actually started right now. So this is going to be Blackout Gaming TV, and it's going to be ETF2L Season 16. Huey hitting that really aggressive rollout, getting there really fast. Hildreth again, slow to middle, but it doesn't matter because Poop Show gets really aggressive onto Huey. He's down to 60 health. Hildreth down as well. Reverto owning this middle once again, getting the 2 early frags and forcing Decerto out. Wow.
Well, it was really unfortunate for Team Decerto, but they managed to go back, and now they will... I hope they will try to block it, but the red team is just so aggressive, and the Bull is actually getting pressured so much, but he still managed to escape. Both medics are alive, both Ubers are really equal, and blue team can easily protect the last point, even though with the bars having slight Uber advantage. And now Hildreth is creating some nice aggression in the lobby, which is the nice decision to do, and the red team decided to be slightly defensive, and they're having a spy, who I think is playing a spy. Will we see something amazing? I'm not really sure, but I think they just want to have a big... they want to do something before they push. And Rising now is on the point, and it seems that Blue Medic knows that they might have a spy, and he already stands in the corner, but it's really dangerous. He can...
It doesn't matter because he's going to take down Hildreth and then try and get a little bit of revolver damage onto Bull, but it doesn't matter. With that demo down, that's Reverto's choice to push, and they pop that Uber out of Bull as well without popping their own. Bar sitting on 90 health and holding onto that Uber. They're just going to be able to repush Furbo down as well. That should be the last point. Zoob going down, everything just playing the point. Tech soloing in the point by himself. Spy getting a really effective and useful pick there. Which is something you don't often see. Sometimes they get completely wrecked. But I'll run through the intros again. I'm Ryushi, with me is Mirelin, on the camera is John. This is Blackout Gaming TV. This is ETF2L Season 16, Week 4, I think. Reverto on red, Decerto on blue, and this is going to be our second middle of the day. who's getting in aggressive. Huey not getting that early jumps. Poopshow trying to get in on him again. Poopshow goes down. Hildreth not down yet, like he was at the second middle, but Huey actually getting super aggressive straight into that enemy sort of PC room.
Oh my god.
Trying to come around behind the combo from Decerto. And he does in fact take down Bull with some beautifully placed stickies. He's going to be fighting a Demoman and a Scout on his own, with his own Scouts coming in from behind. Hildreth trying his best to stay alive, but he surely must go down here. He has no one with him, and Stark comes in with the shotgun running. He's switched off that double roaming strat. Middle gets capped, and Reverto are in a perfect position to already start capping this second point.
Yeah, did you see that amazing save from Bar? It was really impressive. Aggressive soldier jumped on him, and he just rocket strafed everything and dodged into the safe place, which was really amazing. Okay, now we are having the blue team having no Uber at all, but they still have a heavy and a sentry gun on the left side, and if you have a heavy, it's really hard to push. And it's still... wow, poop went down. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sideshow was just completely stood there, so I don't know if that's him disconnecting or something. That sentry's down that Sheepy had tried to build, but they counter with Tech and Stark all going down. Decerto losing so many players here. Surely Hildreth's the only one last alive, along with Sheepy or Furbo. And yeah, he gets that second point, the last point again getting capped, taking it to 2-0 on this process. Again, some really, really fast rounds coming out of Reverto. They're getting super aggressive, and Decerto's just giving them the space to work with. Rising not going to try for that fast roller, or maybe he is. He is, in fact, trying to get in there. He gets the perfect surf onto Hildreth, jumps in. Hildreth blasts him towards him. But, oh, Ether coming in and finishing off that damage. Dude trying to get aggressive onto the medic of Bar. He surely must take him down. No, Zoob going down as well. And Decerto once again losing so many players so early on. Furbo's going to go down as well. Everyone down except from Bull, and he's just running for his life. He makes it back to last, but he's got 50%, whereas Bar's just hitting 100, upping that second point as well. And just Decerto seem to be falling apart here. They just can't seem to pull themselves together. Need to go outside, have a drink or something, calm their nerves. But Hildreth down again, the Uber coming out, just could be an easy second point, last point to be capped by Tech. And Bar, who switches off his Uber at the last second. I think I casted that entire round. Mirelin, did you even say anything?
Yes, well, no. Okay, let me make an opening to this middle now. Who he is having, as usual, really roll out into the middle, sliding so perfectly and much faster into the middle, forcing and being so aggressive, making a lot of damage on the enemy scouts, and the blue team soldiers are trying to go aggressive, and aggression is being made from Poop, but he got just focused down by Rising and Huey. Some counterattacks were made from the blue team, but blue team ended up with man disadvantage, and they really have to fall back in order to win, at least to protect the last point, because the red team is already going to the second point, and there's no way Decerto can block that. Huey is going aggressive. Oh no, well, unfortunately, but still, Uber is being popped from the blue team. Some aggression is being made on Bar. He's dodging like a boss, and now pops the Uber. It seems as stick is being placed on the right side, somewhere on the right side, but the red team just, they can't really push now, but they're making a lot of pressure from the lobby. Bar is so weak, but dodging
Bull gets taken that.
Wow, really? How? Wow, man, you're lagging.
He's just walking into spam at the moment. Decerto just really not seems to be concentrating. Sorry, hang on.
Okay, so now the red team is pushing into the last point. Some aggression is being made on the Bar, and he goes down, and some counter-attack aggression is being made from the Rising, but he extremely failed to kill Bull, and the red team is falling apart. And just attack as a sniper, and he has a demo left somewhere around the second point, and now I'm trying to find Tech. He's on the middle, probably gonna make some amazing shots from the choke, and now he's peeking, and he's being... come on! Oh, unlucky. He's being spotted and killed by Poop Show now. And the blue team is having a really huge Uber advantage, and it seems that they're gonna push from the choke point, and now Zub is Oh, what an amazing air shot from Zoop. EFAG is going down as well, and the red team are forced to actually move back to the choke and build that Uber, but they still got a really huge Uber disadvantage, and it seems that they won't even able to protect the second point because the blue team is going so aggressive over the second point, and seems that they will easily cap the second point, but still Stark decided to go aggressive and got punished really hardly for that, and now the red team has one man disadvantage and they decided to push from the left side. The Uber has been popped from the blue team. The red Uber wasn't popped yet. Bar is really weak, holding that like a boss. Come on, Bar. Oh, it's been crit. Amazing. Well, the red team are just in huge trouble. Oh, it still seems that they managed to protect that, but there's just too many people behind them. Enemy soldier and scout, and it now is just a Barlet. What an amazing Uber saw. Come on, Bar. Oh my god, how unlucky. What an amazing play, Bar. Man of the round, definitely. Man of the round. Ryushi, are you here? Oh no, he's not here. So now we got Bar making a really huge place and defending the last point, and still the round is 3-0 in favor of Reverto. Reverto are holding the second point, not giving respect to Decerto at all, but Decerto have the Uber advantage and they decided to push that, but still some aggression is, really huge aggression is being made from the Reverto. An amazing shot from Rising. He probably went from the PC, and again Uber's being popped. Come on, Bar, you can do this. Air save, air save. No, yes, no, unlucky. Wow, and still the Uber, the middle point has been capped. The blue combo is left on the red team second point, so really unlucky for them because the second point, well, didn't get really capped. And now
they find Huey and Stark though. Zoom getting taken down. Balls on his own now. He's going to get shut down as well. And once again, the aggression coming out of Decerto. They're trying to get onto this midpoint and they're going to cap this. As of course, everyone down Ethug and Bar on Reverto. That sort of
yeah,
they left the combo behind and it allowed everyone to push. And that was just, yes, STV chat calling that a little bit awkward, and it really was. Just some. It's sort of everyone just sort of disconnecting from each other and working in scrappy fights. Got a 30% disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. His team are holding mid quite comfortably at the moment.
Bar is running Chris once again, and the blue medic still seems is running the regular Uber, but it seems that Decerto don't actually know that the red team has the... Oh my god! An amazing kill of a Bar by Poop Show. Amazing hiding skills. Red team are in really huge troubles now because Bull is having a 65 Uber advantage. It seems that everything that red team can do is go aggressive and try to kill enemy medic, but they just can't do that because the Decerto are just countering that. They know that a lot of aggression gonna be made from the red team and they're playing so defensive. And now they're capping the second point. It seems that Reverto are still trying to block that, but that's unsuccessful. They have no chance. The best opportunity for the blue team is now to push the last point. The Uber's being popped. Aggression scout going over the top. The red team moving to the left side. Amazing rotation. Some stick is being placed on the last point. The blue team just can't cap the point, and Hildred is just perfectly hiding, but it still seems... Oh my god.
Well, I had 3 health when that scout got in on him. So unfortunate. I think my internet is dying, which is really, really bad.
Well,
and
you're still
anyone
here.
Still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. It's really nice. Do you hear me?
Am I good quality?
Yes.
I can.
Yes. Oh, we can't hear you. Well, doesn't matter. The blue team is now having huge Uber disadvantage, and Bar is at 100 regular Uber. Some aggression being made by Poop Show, but he's been unsuccessful, and the blue team is forced to fall back while the Rising is making some aggressive clutch plays in the blue team's sewers. That's how you call that, I think. And now blue team has 2 men down and some significant Uber disadvantage, but they still have to go back because the red team has a huge Uber advantage. It seems that they want to push from the rollout to kill the medic as fast as they can. Uber is being popped, enemies running for his life, and the Uber is being popped, and now the red team has to fall back because they're running for their life. He went down, Fag went down, and the red team having huge problems. All teams just falling apart. Blue just should escape, and while he's escaping he was trying to heal his soldier with amazingly unlucky, but he still escaped, which will let him to make some pressure on the middle point or hold the second point with the Uber charge. But still the Decerto are having small Uber advantage, not really small, even a huge one, and still they decided to push from the choke. Some aggression being made, but well, nothing really happens there. The blue team are having the Uber charge now, and they can easily walk into the point. The best opportunity for the red team would be to try to block the second point with the Uber. That's what they are doing. Uber is being popped from the both teams. The point has been blocked by Stark, and disadvantage is going into the favor of Decerto. Amazing play, amazing dodge by Bulle, but still he's going down because a lot of aggression has been made by someone. And point has been capped. Well, amazing round. Is Ryushi here? Am I alone? Wanna help me? Okay, doesn't matter. A new round 3-1 in favor of Reverto, and it seems that he once again is really fast onto the middle point, and Hildred is forced to move from the right side, and he's being massively spammed, and the blue soldiers are just trying to make some aggressions because the spam is really huge and they just can't do anything. Rising going down, Pusho going down, aggression is being made on Bar, but he's dodging like a boss. 4 Bar going down, what an unlucky moment, and Fag is going really huge now. Both scouts led. Will they make some clutch plays against 3 players? As really unlucky from Tech, but still Fag is doing his great job by buying time for his team to spawn and start building this Uber. Now they can easily move to the second point and send some really aggressive bombs into the blue team to try to force the enemy medic. And it seems that blue team tried to push from the choke, and Stark is standing really aggressive, and aggression is being made on blue team, just as I said. And Rising just escaped. Bob the medic escaped. Beautiful mission, successfully completed. And now Reverto are having huge Uber advantage, and they can easily build this up and push for the second point to cap it. Decerto are being really aggressive because they know that they have to force the enemy medic, but still
Bar is sat on 60 health. Yeah, it comes out really of that rollout. Yes, I am back now. Hopefully everything's fixed.
Continue.
I'll give you a break because I think you've been casting for the past 5 minutes. Frags coming out everywhere, ball going down, but they lose Hughie, and if they have to back up, which they might do because they're taking a lot of damage, Sideshow going down there, but Reverto, they're getting the frags, but it doesn't matter. Decerto having to back up. Hildreth down to 90 health, 70 health. He's getting chased down by E-Thug, and that should be a middle point cap for Reverto right there. In fact, it is. They're already on that point. They're already starting to cap. It was just unlucky that Bull went down so early in that fight and missing out on healing his players. Of course, they used that heal advantage to huge plays and just allowed Reverto to stay in that fight for as long as possible.
Yeah, and it seems now that Reverto are having a huge Uber advantage once again, and they can just easily go onto the second point and push back the blue team out. Bar has been forced by Poop Show. Really great job by Poop Show. He's doing really amazing kills or Uber forces on Bar. I don't know where he's hiding, but I'll try to spectate him as slightly more to just keep on track what's really going on. Now Decerto having Uber advantage, and Reverto actually might be in small problem, but it's really hard to push the second point from the last, and the Uber will be definitely forced. And it seems that the blue team decided to push from the below. Uber has been popped by Bull, aggression has been made to the balcony by Zub, but red team escaped to the middle point successfully, but the blue team wasn't even capping. Team can easily push with the Uber charge and try to block that. Uber's being popped by Stark. Stark is going really aggressive and the medic pool goes down. So unlucky. And now the blue team ended with 2-man disadvantage, no medic and no scout. Will they push? I think they really should push. Yeah, they're pushing the double scout. Push has been made, some double soldier aggression has been made on the right side. Scout is trying to block the point, but he's really unsuccessful because the Huey has been spamming the last point. Really unlucky.
Yeah, we're going to be watching this mid rollout once again. What happened? Like, I disconnected and Reverto were pushing last point and it was 3-0 up. How did Decerto win a round?
Well, it was a long time ago, and well, Decerto just made a lot of huge plays into the middle, and then they just continued with their momentum, and that's how they gapped it, I think.
We're going to be watching this middle, no one down as of yet. But the red scouts really trying to get aggressive. They're taking control of that high ground, but it doesn't matter because Rising and Huey are down, but Poop Show and Hildreth down as well. E-Thug, Sheepy, everyone going down right now. It's 3v3, and the medics are almost exactly equal Uber percentage. And Reverto getting aggressive onto Bull. He's by himself trying to take down 3 players, but it doesn't happen. Stark just predicts where he's going to land and just rocket to their feet, and he is down.
I really hope to
Hildreth up,
but
but it's not going to be enough to defend this midpoint. It might not even be enough to defend second point because Stark and Bar are looking to push forward with that Uber and just completely stop anyone from trying to set up a defense on this point. And in fact, yeah, Decerto know what's going down. They've brought out the heavy, they've brought out the engineer. They're looking to set up that really long last defense and try and hold for as long as possible.
Yeah, really amazing play on the middle by Bar. He strafed 2 rockets from enemy's aggro soldier just like a boss. That was really amazing. And now it seems that they are going to push the last point with a huge Uber advantage. The Uber has been reported by the red team, and there's a sentry gun on the right side. The heavy is being spotted on the top left. He's going to the top right. The sentry killed Stark. Really unlucky. Huey is going down. And it still seems that the blue team gonna hold on onto the last point and push to the second point with a huge Uber advantage. 3-man dead for 40 Reverto. Some aggression is being made by Poop Show, and Rising went down, and now Bar and red team were forced to move to the middle point, but it still seems that they're spamming that, and some aggression is being made by Poop on the Bar, and Bar goes down. What an amazing play, oh my god. And now huge Uber advantage from Bull, and it seems that Soldier is jumping on him now, and he failed to strafe a rocket. Really unlucky. And now the backup going on from the red team. Fuck is doing his job, going aggressive onto the enemy demo, and he goes down. What an amazing play, but Zub just killed Fuck. And there's another scout on the second point. Oh my god, backup, really. Pool taking the second point, allowed to get every soldier, and amazing tech just escaped. Amazing backup, and now the blue team are in real huge problem because they're outnumbered and they're forced to move back. It seems that Tech wanted to make some aggressive plays, but decided to move back. And now the red team are having slight Uber advantage. Actually, it's really enough to build it up really fast and push out with popping up immediately to kill the enemy medic before he built up his Uber. And now Fubo sniping on the last point on the left side. A sentry has been built by Sheepy on the default left place of the spawn, and now some picks being made by Furbo, but he failed. It seems that the red team know that they have a sniper, and now they will try to make some clutch plays. I'm not sure why would they ever push here. Oh, out of position, unpowered, and he has been forced by Poop Show. Both Ubers has been forced. Blue team now is pushing through the rollout, but it's so hard to push out when there's so many spam. The enemy soldier decided to move back, and some aggression has been made by Tech on enemy medic, but Bullet just escaped, and now the Ubers are once again equal for both teams. Will someone of them try to make some clutch plays, to do some aggression plays? It still seems that everything is really passive now. Both teams are just sitting. The best opportunity, the best actually plan for Reverto is to protect second point. How do you think, Ryushi? Are you here?
Yes, yes, I am still here. Sorry, you're just on a casting roll, and I can't see any point to just sort of jump in and start talking.
It's okay. Well.
No, it's all right. It's good casting. I just there's no need for me to be here. But the Ubers, in fact, do get forced out on that balcony area. Both of them just sort of dancing around each other, trying to find frags. But Furbo goes down there, and that's not really going to be helpful. Hildreth down as well. Start going huge, getting that double kill coming out the end of that Uber. He's going to pay with his life, but he gets sheepy as well. And Hughie's down. Is it going to be enough? There's huge damage dealers gone from that point, but it doesn't matter because everyone's just flooding onto that last point, and that is going to be 5-1. Not quite a GG just yet. There's still 5 minutes left in this game, and of course this is ETF2L, so of course we played a 6. We're not quite in that ESEA game just yet. So of course Hildreth running for his possibly final rollout, unless Decerto can pull a few more rounds out of the bag. They probably can't win this right now, but they can definitely go down 5-1, 6-1. And we're looking at the middle here right now. Once again, I'm lagging as everyone sort of jumps around the map. My internet connection not helping, so Mirelin, please take over.
Well, it seems that the red team are having a really nice aggressive middle strats now. The enemy demo has been down, and now the red team just continue their aggression onto the blue players, and they were just forced to move back, but now everything changed, and now the red team is the ones who are going back. But it still is not an end, or yes, it is an the end. The red team are having significant disadvantage, and it's the best opportunity for them to push onto the second point. Some aggression plays were made by a blue team soldier. Uber has been popped from the blue team, and Bar still didn't pop his Uber. Now he has a really huge Uber advantage, but it still seems that they can easily push now through the choke. Are you here, Ryushi?
Everyone's teleporting for me. I've no idea what my housemates are doing. There's going to be a midpoint cap for Reverto, so although they sort of lost out on that middle, they are going to be able to cap this mid. Pope Show jumps in once again, but shut down for the umpteenth time this match by Stark. And they're trying to send up a little bit of defense, but they've got that slight Uber advantage. And Reverto just happy to just flood it in and just try and get fragged. Zoob goes down. Hughie gets counter-fragged. Furbo's going to pay for it with his life. And Hildreth and Bull, they know they've got to back out. Surely the player disadvantage, although Hildreth does air pipe Stark, which is a really, really great air pipe. And Tech's behind, taking down Sheepy. He's going to be trying to kill... I don't know which soldier that is. But that second point, not actually for Reverto. Hildreth actually getting 3 or 4 frags there, but he's going to get shut down. Bull goes down, his source of heals, and on Tech, he's just man-fighting Rising right now. But Rising manages to find his medic and back up, and Hughie takes down Hildreth. Surely it must be the end of their defense dreams from Decerto. They're still flooding in there. They forced that Uber out of bar. That's so great, but can they manage to get out alive, or are they going to get chased down and fragged? Yes, they are. Zoob goes down. That's no pocket, no damage dealer for Bull, but Bull's now got a slight advantage as he's just got up. It's only going to be about 10% though, and that point's going to get capped. And with both soldiers down for Decerto, Reverto should be able to just push this, surely.
Yes, amazing dodging by Bar once again. For the first time, I'm really proud of the Europe that there's such a medics actually playing so well. An amazing airshot from Rising. Oh my god, the Rising is going aggressive in the rollout behind the blue team. Rising is going huge. Oh my god, it's absolute destroying. The red team is just influding the last point, and the point has been cut by the Stark. 6-1. Amazing game.
Yeah, that makes it a GG. Decerto catching, wow, the only round in this map, so that makes it what? It was 5-0 on Metalworks and 6-1 on Process. Of course, Reverto really showing the leaps and bounds that they've made. I mean, it was a very, very close match when they were played last season, when they played each other last season in Division 1. Some bounds that they've made in the off-season. Reverto really showing that as they pretty convincing role, in my opinion, Mirelin. Some players coming out of both teams, but Reverto just had...
Oh my god, did you lag out again?
No, I'm still here, am I not?
Hello? Yes, well, are you here? Can you speak?
Yes, I am here. I can hear you.
Okay, what is your man of the, actually, of this game? Man of the game?
It's gotta be Stark. Stark was really on Metalworks. He was really aggressive with that double Roma strat, double gunboats. He was pushing and he was getting those aggressive openings that his team needed to push. And then on this, he was just a really solid pocket. I believe he is the main caller. Someone would like to call me out on that. I believe he's the main caller, so his strats and his calls obviously doing really well for his team now, and I think he's got to be my man of the match.
My man of the match definitely gonna be Bar, the medic of the Reverto. These amazing airstrafes were just beautiful performed. Really, I haven't seen something so amazing in the Premiership. Dodging the rockets so good. I don't know, maybe it's a skill level is really lower, that's why the medics can strafe easier here, but well, he was just literally strafing every rocket from the aggressive soldiers on the middle, and he could easily just hold the U-word to pop up for 2 seconds later, for example, to just have the significant advantage and win the clash. Bar is definitely my player of the game, man of the game. I'm really proud for Europe now.
Yeah, it was really good. Guys, I think the match is pretty much over right now. They are going to play an ESEA match for the two of them, but I've been Steam messaging John, and we've decided that all 7 of you would probably be better off going to TFTV. There's not much point in us really casting this next game, especially as Mirelin has got to go. So the only reason you'd be staying is because of me, and I don't think that I don't think I can quite compete with Admirable and DJC. I don't have a second caster right now, and especially if with my internet.
Oh my god.
Probably some horrible
I tried
something.
so hard for 7 players. I hope they're my friends.
I know. I'm sure they are. They must have stayed for you. In fact, it's gone down to 6. Oh dear. So yeah, we're going to be closing it up now tonight, guys. I'm sure there'll be some interviews going on TFTV, maybe. Or maybe they're going to do the ESEA match first and then do some interviews over the entire thing. So that's going to be with Admirable and DJC. So if you want to head over there, they're good friends of ours, even though they'd steal our cast in the end. But we're not too mad about it. I mean, we're happy to be the underdogs. We're happy to take the scraps that the other organisations leave for us.
Yeah, and the last one for me. Thank you very much for the casting, and I'm sorry for my terrible English. I'm saying sorry to you, the viewers.
It's pretty damn good, to be honest. I haven't seen any problem with it. Maybe you repeat some words, but then again, so do I. So I think we'll be fine here. We've done a pretty good cast tonight. I've been Ryushi, with me has been Mirelin. I think I'm going to be signing us off right now. John, excellent camera work as usual, but if you'd like to cut the stream.